Welcome back to another video. Actually, this video is more or less like a shop update, I would say, because the last couple of weeks, or let's say month or two, were not too interesting, I would say. And what has happened in the time is the almighty Civic sits lower than before, and that's because we've got coilovers installed. I don't know if you can see them. But this thing sits on MTS coilovers right now. Installing was kind of interesting because when we first tried to install it, the front was alright, but in the back. These cars apparently have two types of... can you see it? Yeah. So these cars apparently have two types of lower control arms in the back. These I had to find, and sourcing parts for these cars is not that easy anymore because they're old. So as you can see here, the rear coilover goes like over the lower control arm and is bolted straight through. As we found out, our car had a different type of coilover, lower control arm. So our lower control arm stuff was this. As you can see up here. That meant installing these coilovers was not possible in the way we wanted it. And there was no other option than sourcing out these other lower control arms. So we did that. They were like 50 bucks each, 50 euros. So we've done that, installed them. And yeah, now the coilovers are in. The only thing we're waiting for now is to get the coilovers like legalized or written into the papers. But the date we can do this is around mid of May. So yeah, we're just gonna wait. In the meantime, our beloved E46 Daily had also some stuff done to it, but nothing cool, I guess. So I was just repairing the car for MOT. MOT stated that like the dust caps for the coilovers were blown, so we replaced those. While replacing those, our knuckle was so rusted out that we couldn't bolt it on and remove the bolts, because I stripped both bolts on left and on the right side where the knuckle holds the shock, which took me 5 days to freaking work it out, because drilling out wasn't an option because we damaged the thread. So I had to buy a new knuckle, and after that I could finally mount it. So that car has been on the lift for 1.5 weeks, and it was a pain in the ass to do. Also we did like rear brakes and stuff, so nothing major, just simple things which I didn't film because I don't want to be number 5,000 video on YouTube how to do brakes on 846. It doesn't make any sense. This beautiful white thing still sits and is waiting for the wiring harness to be arrived. Tommy ordered it from Wiring Specialties. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to get things done and shipped to Europe sometimes, so there's nothing more to it actually. After we get the wiring harness, we can finally get the car to be first started, mapped, whatever, to be actually able to drive, and also do the Austrian papers, because it sits on Bulgarian papers right now, because the car is from Bulgaria initially. And another thing that's really annoying is that the Civic is not working as expected on cold start. It makes over 2,000 RPMs when you start it first. Once it gets up to temp at around 30 degrees, it's working fine, but I've really no idea. Already changed the IACV. Well, not changed, we cleaned the IACV, checked for vacuum leaks, nothing really points into the right direction. We've done the idle, resetting the ECU, everything possible, and we are still searching for the cause of it. So if you got any ideas, tell me, because I have no fucking clue. It's a D15B2 engine code with the DPFI injection, whatever. 90 horsepower. If you can help us out, it would be very appreciated. I've searched through forums and stuff, and it's, well, there are a lot of answers, but none of it helps us really. And also, as you might have seen on Instagram, we've got a new project. Well, actually it's my car. I bought it like already some time ago, and we picked up the car from Germany, drove it here, and now it's in the process of making Austrian papers, which, well, is quite interesting here. So the car went into technical inspection, failed because we had a lot of stuff failing. There are a lot of bushings done, like broken. We need to fix that. I just ordered the parts, and now I'm just waiting and chilling and trying to make the car drivable until Ultra Race, because that's the main trip I'd like to go with the car. Actually, the first trip. Outside of the trips like driving home from Germany. And yeah. But there will be a whole video on the car. For those of you who have already seen it on Instagram, it's a JZX100 Chaser, which has been a car I've already owned, and I wanted it back so heavily that I just bought another one. Skyline is of course sold for like a year already. We didn't do an update on that because videos were not doing very great. So yeah, that's probably about it. That's just a little shop update because we haven't uploaded for a month or so, or even longer. But there was not really anything very spectacular to film. If you want to support us, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it. See ya.